Hey guys, Curry Bonnet here. It's like almost midnight, but we should really have a conversation about the ban list, seeing as how we had recorded a ban list prediction video and then the next day the ban list got posted.
Yeah.
So we're here to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is probably the best ban list we've had in like a couple years.
I really think so.
They banned like 7 things outright. Limited like 4 or 5 things to 1.
And took off quite a bit.
Yeah, they did. They put some stuff to 2 that's kind of cool. So let's just get right into it. They hit True Draco in the weirdest way possible. We all were expecting, like, at least I personally was expecting, like, you know, Masterpiece to either get banned to go to 1 and Diagram to get banned to go to 1. Both those still at 3. The deck still got neutered though, because Dynamite Knight's now banned, the 2500 beater that searches the traps. Ignis Heat is at 1, the one that searches spells, and their Call of the Haunted trap is at 1.
Good. I knew the need to get hit, and I was at least promised in my own brain that the field spell is going to get hit.
Which, I mean, it's fine. They kind of fixed the field spell thing too. It doesn't need to get banned because the reason that card was kind of so messed up was because it was a big part of, you know, True King Dinosaur. They just banned Lithogasm, their Earth True King. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My Dine hose. Neutered. Not really.
They have to exist in a different way now.
Yeah, but with Soul Eating Oviraptor, I'm happy.
Yeah, him not getting hit like in Japan was really nice. Like, the deck still functions. Denlong First of the Yang Zin did get banned though, which, I mean, that only hurts the Yang Zing builds, the worm builds. Daigusto Emerald's banned. Fuck that card. Oh my god, I hate Xyzs that are that fucking splashable. I hate monsters like that are that splashable in general. Like generic combo piece monsters. I think they're super fucking dumb.
The most reason why I hate them is because other people will not shut the fuck up about them.
Yeah, it's like cards that are staple status like that. It's a love-hate thing. Like some staple cards, like Card of Demise, which everyone was hoping would get hit. I love that card because it makes bad decks good. But Daigusto Emerald just enabled too much degenerate sacky shit, and it needed to go. It sits right now with Exiton Knight and Laval Chain on the rank 4 ban list.
Yeah.
And on that note, while we're talking about Zodiacs, Broad Bull and Dryden got the axe. Fuck that deck. As much as I'm, like I said, yeah, I'd be okay if Dryden didn't get banned because I want, you know, decks to have their boss monsters. Nah, fuck you. That it too good for too long. So, Zodiac Broad Bull, Zodiac Dryden, both banned. Let me see if any other spells got hit. I don't think any spells or traps got hit. At least that I know of. On to the limited to 1s. We talked about Ignis. Maxi dodging that ban list.
Yes!
I'm totally happy with that. Like, I think as we see the meta take kind of a different shape, special summon spamming isn't going to be as big of a problem, so Maxi isn't going to be as big of a fucking cancer. But, you know, we'll see. I still think it could or should go back to 3. Because it's a fair staple. And for decks that really struggle going second, it's kind of the only way they can not die.
Yeah, that's why I like it, because all those other cards can run it. And plus, it's not really your fault if you get all the good effects of it, it's your opponent. So, it's not really... Okay, I understand it being at 2. Put it at 2, and I'm fine.
Yeah. It forces... Yeah.
This whole time, I was waiting for him. He's been talking about it. It's going to be banned. It's going to be banned. Prepare for it. So to finally to not see it hit, I'm...
On the downside, Miscellaneous Source went to 1.
Oh, well.
Dino's lost a good hand trap. It happens. And it makes Vanisher less good.
It's okay.
Rapier went to 1. They didn't need to. They literally just had to ban Dryden and Broad Bolt and the deck would be dead. Like,
it's so good to see them gone.
I can see people trying to play it as like a Saki control deck for like the 6 people who actually liked Zodiacs and weren't just playing them because they were the best deck. And to those people, I'm truly sorry. If you actually liked the deck, I've been there. Pendulum Magicians were my shit. And then Pepe just ruined everyone's good time. I feel for you. I'm sorry that your deck is bad now.
As Madcap G says, rest in pepperonis.
But, sorry. Bitch had it coming. Moving on to the 2Es. Because really, nothing else interesting went to 1 except Dark Holes at 1 again. And, you know...
Didn't need to.
I mean... Kind of did. They're trying to make it less board wipey now that they also took away everyone's spams. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to go to 1.
Okay, I get that, okay.
Interrupted Kaiju Slumber went to 1 too. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just trying to scale back the board wipe. Gateway of the 6 went to 1. I don't really care.
Me neither.
You. 6 Samurai was a little bit before my time.
Me too? If it was before your time, then...
Definitely before your time, fair enough. But that's pretty much all the interesting ones. We mentioned True King's Return. Stuff that went to 2. Luster Pendulum went to 2. I like how they're just retroactively unbanning all the Pendulum shit to just be like, you can play the deck. Which, to be fair, you kind of can.
Yeah.
Like, with Luster back at 2, you can search a lot of shit. Another card down the list, everyone knows, Wavering Eyes. Shit went to 3. From ban to 3. Deck's got a lot of search power now. Like, more than it already had between Joker at 3, Pendulum Sorcerer at 3, and... God, what else do they have that searches? Duelist Alliance and Pendulum Call. Yeah, just 2 more fucking generic search cards for that deck. Like, you can fix hands. If people can figure out some combos using the extra monster zones and, like, I don't know. Oh, well, the deck has some water monsters, so I guess you could use Mastar Boy.
I don't know. Pendulum's not my thing.
Or you could just shit out Decode Talker, I guess. Anyway, Blackluster Soldier Envoy Beginning went to 2.
I hate those.
It's a good time.
They're not good. I don't think they're like so good. I don't like the deck.
Mathematician went to 2, which is cool.
Yes.
He's a generic card I'm fine with.
Yes.
Because he's, I guess I like main deck generics instead of extra deck generics. Mathematician's cool because that helps out Burning Abyss. They need to slowly.
That's exactly what it is.
They need to slowly get back some more support rolling before this Burning Abyss Link monster hits.
Yes.
On that note, TG Hyper Librarian and Brianak are both at 2.
Okay.
Synchro decks, again, something that retroactively they're just taking shit off the ban list to try to give it back some power, seeing how they punched the teeth out of it with Link format. Burial from a Different Dimension went to 2, nobody cares. El Shaddai Fusion went to 2, nobody cares because...
What do you mean nobody cares? It made a lot of people happy.
It's still not Construct.
Still, it's making people happy.
Yeah, all like 12 Shaddai players. Preparation of Rites is at 2, which makes Necros players happy, Vendread players happy. If you're still dicking around with Cyber Angels, which I can understand, that deck's kind of fun. Basically, that's a really powerful spell for rituals. Super happy that exists.
Rituals suck.
They suck less now, though.
Rituals are bad and you should feel bad.
Summoner Monk hero players care. But
who?
Y'all are awful anyway, so...
Who?
Hero players?
Who?
Pokephonic?
How is that even gonna work in Link format? It doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Kind of.
Your hero's bad.
Witch of the Black Forest at 3, nobody cares.
I rotted.
Yeah. Dragon Ravine at 3, we talked about Wavering Eyes at 3. Dragon Ravine at 3 is kind of cool, because there's a lot of fun little dragon decks that can now tool around with that.
Yeah.
Now onto the big stuff that's actually cool that's off the list. Honest is at 3.
Yes.
We haven't had Honest at 3 in a while. Trickstars have that shit, and Lightsworn. Lightsworn are actually looking pretty hot now.
Oh, yeah.
Because they took Charge of the Light Brigade off the list, too.
Ooh.
Charge of the Light Brigade's at 3. That deck's got some power now, and it's dirt cheap to build. Like, and it's not like dirt cheap like it looks like ass. Like, you can get decent ultra rares of most of the staples for that deck out of the Battles of Legend Light's Revenge set. And the only real staples you need that are generic are 3 Allure of Darkness and a Soul Charge. And then the Twilight Sworn stuff that came out of Code of the Duelist.
Battles of Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, those are actually 2 really good coming off. And then the last 2, which everyone's losing their shit about, Rescue Cat, Rescue Rabbit.
Rescue Rabbit came off?
Yeah, dude, that's why I said...
What?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why everyone's like, Dino Rabbit's back.
Woo!
But yeah, so people are fiddling with that build. I tried, for the life of me, I couldn't get anything consistent. But, you know... I saw one consistent build where literally it was just like old school Dino Rabbit with the newer stuff. Where it was just 6 normal dinosaurs, 3 rabbit, 2 cat for the alternative target for, and 3 of rescued, Summoner Monk, Tin Goldfish. It was like rank 4 toolbox on crack. But it shat out Logia and Dolka, which is what the deck's supposed to do. So,
yeah,
I'm thinking there's a middle ground.
I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna build it, and then I will post the deck profile.
Well, because there's got to be a middle ground, because like the worm stuff slows down the ability to utilize rabbit, but like all you have to do to get to a good first turn board is make Dolka an ultimate conductor turn 1.
Hey.
If you can do that consistently, you're fine.
Did we talk about the True King?
Yeah, Lithosogym getting hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I forgot.
Vaguely. So, bottom line, this Banlist did a lot of good things. Killed Zodiacs, made Draco less consistent.
And it held back dinos just enough for now. Which makes me happy. And, honestly, I know Trick Stars haven't been a problem yet, but I was expecting something to get hit. Because they can FTK people. So, I'm kind of happy about that because I really want to build that deck, but I guarantee it's going to down the line, but I'm just happy to not see it now.
Honestly, the only thing I could see to fix that whole thing is just Bandrel and Lockbird. Like, it's the only deck people are really maining it in anyway. It doesn't do much else that, like, Ghost Ash doesn't already do.
Yeah.
In a more targeted sense. Yeah, just fucking Bandrel and Lockbird, and then we won't have to worry about it. Oh, and they did ban that Elemental Lord guy, too, because he was part of a degenerate FTK that we don't have yet. I'd rather see him go than Firewall Dragon. So, that was the 2017 ban list. I'm hungry and tired, so we're going to eat KFC and go home. If you guys... Stop it. If you guys want to see anything else from us or have any ideas, let us know. There's probably going to be some decks for the format coming up in profile form. There might be me trying weird Japanese food again with her. But other than that, we'll see you next time, and when in doubt, detonate.